chica, my 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 chica. Well, I'm super happy and grateful for what's going on right now with the movement, and I think this is just the beginning of too many hits coming. I think it was about the time, you know. It's been a process, but now with the social media, with the internet, of course radio helps everything, but you know, now people can look for us and get easy, like, you know, or can just find new artists and new sounds, and the hits are bigger, but at the same time the world is smaller now. I consider myself as a dreamer. I'm a dreamer, you know, so when you have a lot of dreams, you can achieve a lot. Every time, you know, my dreams are big, you know, always global. That's what I want. Well, the responsibility is you know, to challenge myself and see that I can take my dreams to another level. And yeah, the challenge is with me, you know. Of course, competition is all the time, and they challenge me too. It's amazing, you know. There's no fun without competition, but I take this so personal. You know, I just got one word, it's grateful. You know, every day it's another blessing. And I'm grateful, I'm thankful with everything I have right now, and I will always be grateful. Be a better person, you know? Like, maybe because I'm living such a blessing, like, sometimes people think, oh, okay, he's gonna be a dick, you know, he's gonna be like, but it's the other way around. I just wanna be more human, you know, and more real. I'm a human being, I'm not a star. The stars are in the space, you know. I'm here, you know, in the ground. So I think one way that I can really express that grateful, you know, being grateful is just, you know, service, you know, help each other, make people smile, inspire people to make their dreams come true. It's so hard sometimes because I don't see myself as people look at me, you know, like when I see in the mirror, I see Jose. I see the person, I don't see the artist, you know. But it's my reality, you know, and I think this is just the beginning, which I'm really grateful, because there's a lot of things to do. And that's always was my dream. I don't want to be a Latin act, you know. There's no sense when the world is too big just to think about making music for my people, when I'm a human being and I make music for human beings. So that means it doesn't have to be for Latinos or for just everybody. My people is the world. I'm Colombian. I'm talking about Colombia. I'm talking about the world, you know. From Medellin to Russia, to Paris, to New York, to Thailand, to Japan, you know, we all human beings, you know, like, that's the way I see it. Like, I make music for human beings. When I do songs, you know, of course I do it for the world, you know, to the world, but there's some specific sounds and beats that, you know, other cultures are gonna understand faster because they're related to hip hop or, you know, or dancehall. So I'm really careful when it comes to find new beats, because when I find new beats and new waves to connect with the world, that's when I know this one is for the global, and these ones are for, you know, the reggaeton, really reggaeton fans. So it's a difference, you know, it's a difference, of course. It's always challenging, you know, that's the word. That's the word, how to connect with other cultures, you know. As I told you, human beings, but gotta understand that there's different cultures, different sounds, but at the end of the days, it's always gonna be a sound that everybody's gonna feel cool with it. Well, you know, France always been, you know, the city of, you know, the country, but, you know, when it comes to Paris, the city of love, you know, the elegance, you know, the fashion, you know, it's always been a place that you have to know before you die. The culture, it's changing, I think. You know, I see like the new kids in France are like just different. Like it's a new vibe. And when it comes to music, that like the music you show me, you know, the evolution is amazing. They're more than ready, you know, to the world. I'm a child anyway, all the time, being happy with the simple things, you know, and I just laugh all day, you know. I make jokes with everybody, you know. Life is too short not to, you know, be joking around. So I would tell him that, you know, that I'm proud of him, and that it was worth it, all the sacrifice that he did. That when you love what you do, it's not work anymore, and keep going. I think in life, everybody has to make sacrifices to get their dreams. This is not just in the music business. This is for everybody. Versatility, you know, like I like hip hop, I like dancehall, I like reggaeton, I like R&B, I like everything, you know. So as long as I feel comfortable that I can do something cool, I'm gonna jump on it, you know. I just want to be a living legend. That's my dream. I just get bored too easy, so I have to express myself in different ways, you know, with music, with the way I dress, with my hair. Sometimes I just change color like it was a hat. Yeah, you know, I meditate every day 2 times, and that set me free, you know, of all, you know, thoughts make you sometimes be like in your own jail. So, absolutely, yeah, meditation has helped me a lot. I describe myself as a dreamer. I remember Walt Disney quote, he said that if you dream, you can achieve, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. So that's what I think, you know, like it's every dream is possible, and that's what keeps me moving, and you know, I always have a reason to get up. Well, you know, I don't like to talk about myself in that way, so I just, you know, I let the people, the world, the media, you know, get their own, you know, point of view. It's a blessing, you know. Like, you know, the last remix that I did, it was with Beyonce, you know. She jumped on the remix, and she was so happy to be in it. So it's still like kind of like a dream, you know, but it's reality. But we worked so hard to get the dream become reality. Super happy, and you know, always playing around, and just like I am right now. I just look serious because I'm like tired, but I'm not. Since I have memories, I was surrounded by music all the time. My dad used to play salsa all the time, so, you know, I'll start listening to it. But Michael Jackson, of course, Nirvana, Offspring, Oasis, from hip hop to rock to heavy metal, Metallica too. I'm always curious and I always want to learn. I don't know, I think I'm a student, you know, I'm gonna be forever a student, and so, you know, I learn, that's what I do. Absolutely. When I go to a club, I'm doing like a marketing plan. I'm just, checking how people react to some beats and some songs, and that way I can feel like, okay, let's do something like this, yeah. The first time I heard my music on a radio was at AM radio station at 2 in the morning in Miami. Like nobody listened to it. It was just the guy who plays it and me and myself. But I was gonna remember that. I was so happy. And after that, I remember it was in Medellin, Colombia, in my city. So I called all my friends, I called my family to check the radio out, and of course I was gonna remember those moments. Well, at that time, I was a follower and not a leader, because I was looking to find my own sound and my own style. So at the time it was real cool, but it wasn't like J Balvin. There was like somebody that wanted to be like Daddy Yankee. I want to be somebody like, I have a lot of people that I was looking up to. But definitely I started, putting my seeds, and people were like, okay, he's from Colombia. It sounds dope. My first album, I wasn't famous in Latin America or in my country, so it was more like a hood thing, like in the hoods and with my people, with friends of a friend, But that album was like, people were like, okay, he is going for real. Like, he's not joking. He really wants to be an artist. I'd rather to be successful than being famous, So Energia, that was my last album, and that's J Balvin, that's the sound that I was looking for. Of course, that was what I was thinking. I was like, this is the beginning of too many. To me, it's always like, this is a door to open more and more. Parents, but especially my mom, she always made me feel that I made it before I made it. Actually, I haven't made it, but I'm still on my way, She always made me believe that I can make it, that I can achieve it, everything I want. Even before I start recording, like she was like, you're gonna be a big star. And I didn't even know why she was saying that, but well, it works. Not artists, just random people that are not really random, just people that really are in life for a purpose, and they has helped me a lot to achieve my dreams and to fix problems that, life has. It's not difficult when you grew up with good education, I think it's all about education too, and the ethics and values of your family or your people around, that keeps you in the ground. It's been hard. It wasn't easy. It's still hard. But you gotta hustle, you gotta work hard. You wanna really keep, achieving more dreams and inspire more people. But it wasn't easy. It's already done. Yeah, it's done already. It's gonna be out real soon. Real soon. And I don't think more than 3 months. So I think we're gonna be with the new album. It's gonna be real special. Everything, even from the mix, from the masterization, from the image, the cover, the art cover. It's a new wave. Think about humanity. Think about being a global act in all the ways. if you want to be a better person, you have to connect to humanity, you know. You need to be out of the bubble and see how it is.